That moment when you realize you sent an email, but can't seem to find it anywhere in your inbox is definitely one of those moments. Well, here are some very easy methods to recover missing sent emails in Outlook. So let's take a look. Hello, my friends. Today, we are going to take a look at how to recover missing sent emails in Outlook. Before we start, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, so you sent an email, it was received, you got a read receipt, but now you can't find that sent email anywhere. Well, there are a couple of places to look, so let me show you where to start. Here I am in Outlook, and let's say I sent an email yesterday about office training. I can see it over here in my Sent Items folder. But now let's say I close Outlook, maybe restart my computer and come back, and let's say I opened up the Sent Items folder again, and look at that. That email is no longer here. Well, don't worry, because there are a few very easy things that we can do to recover this email. And if you watch to the end, I'll show you one that's kind of like a nuclear option. So let's check it out. The very first thing that I will check is whether or not maybe I accidentally clicked on something to move this email to another folder. So let's head up to the ribbon and let's click on the one called Rules. There's an option down at the bottom here that says Run Rules. So let's click on that. This opens up the Rules and Alerts window. And you can see all of your rules. Now if you have a rule that automatically moves your emails into a folder, this could be it. However, most people don't. So let's go ahead and just click on Don't Allow Rules to Run. So let's test this out. Let us say I went over to my inbox and let us say I've just seen that email here in my inbox. Well, that's great. I can now see it as still here in my inbox and it hasn't been moved to another folder. So this particular item was not moved because of a rule, but instead maybe I manually moved it. So let us go back to the Sent Items folder and let us go up to the ribbon and click on the search icon. We can search our entire mailbox, so let's enter in the email address of the person that I sent it to. Now it found the message, and you can see it's located in my Deleted Items folder. So it looks like I may have accidentally deleted this message. Fortunately, I can simply double-click on this, and this opens up the email, and I can see that it was a non-critical email. So let's right-click on this, and then click on Move. Then let us click on the folder called Sent Items, and this moves the message back to the Sent Items folder. Now I can close this, and let's just refresh this list here, and look at that, there is that message. Now I know that many of you watching this video do not have this message in your Deleted Items folder. So let's talk about a couple other places that your sent email might have gone. Now sometimes your sent emails aren't necessarily lost, they're just in a different folder than you expected. So let's go up to the ribbon and click on the one called View. Down at the bottom, there's an option that says Show as a List. When we click on this, we can see all of our folders. Now let's scroll down to the bottom here, and let's expand out these system folders. And here you can see a number of different folders. One of these is called All Outlook Items. So if I click on this, I can see all of my messages across my entire mailbox. And sometimes a message will get classified into one of these categories. Maybe you're using Outlook on your phone, and it categorized it as a travel email. Well, whatever the reason, this could be a good place to look for your sent emails, so let's just expand out all of these, and you can see it's classified into a travel category. Now I can right-click on this, and then click on Move. And then I can move it back to my Sent Items folder. And once I click on OK, this will be moved. Now let's just close this and let's go back to our Sent Items folder, and there it is. Now you might have noticed that the All Outlook Items folder contains a number of different folders. One of these folders is called All Mail. And when I click on this, this includes all mailboxes. And this is especially useful if you're checking someone else's mailbox. Maybe you're a manager and you're checking your team member's mailbox. Well, you can see all their emails here. And this is a great way to check if you have permissions to their mailbox. So you can see all of the messages. Again, this is a great place to check if your sent emails have gone astray. Alright, so those were two different methods to help locate your missing sent emails. Now let's talk about a method that helps you recover deleted items that might have been removed from your Sent Items folder. To start, let's go up to the ribbon and click on the one called File. On the far left-hand side under Account Settings, let's click on Account Settings. Now in this window, you should see a list of all of your accounts. Now click once on your email account to highlight it, and then click on Change. This opens up a window with all of your account settings. Under Email, let's click on More Settings on the far right. This opens up a new window. Go to the Folders tab. Now, this window is going to be different depending upon your version of Outlook. Now, if you have Outlook 2010 or 2013, this is what it's going to look like. Now, if you have Outlook 2016 or newer, this is what it's going to look like. Now you lines notice that there's a box that says Save Sent Items in the following folder on the server. And it looks like it's pointing to my Sent Items folder on the server. This is great. However, this option can be turned off and maybe someone changed this setting and turned it off. So let's go ahead and make sure that this is checked. Now this option will only appear if you're connecting to your email via a Microsoft Exchange server. So if you work for a company that uses Exchange, this option should be available to you. If you are using a personal email account like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, Com, this option won't be available, okay? So now let's click OK. Now let us close this window, and then let us click Finish, and then click Close. Now this ensures that all future sent emails will be saved to your Sent Items folder. However, it doesn't do anything about your past sent emails. Fortunately, there is a way to recover deleted sent emails, and that's what we'll talk about next. So let's assume you don't see your sent emails in any of these folders. They're just nowhere to be found. Well, fortunately, there is a way to recover them. However, this method requires you to have rights to the mailbox that you're looking in. So if it's your own mailbox, you should have full access to it. But if it's someone else's mailbox, you need to have permission to it. Otherwise, you won't be able to access it. Anyway, let's right-click on the Sent Items folder and then click on Recover Deleted Items. This opens up a window with a list of all of your deleted items. Now note, this is a bit of a special folder. You cannot typically get here by navigating through your folders. Instead, you must right-click and select Recover Deleted Items. Only then will you see this window. Now, this will show every email that has been deleted from your Sent Items folder within the last 30 days. If you have an email that was accidentally deleted a year ago, unfortunately, this will not recover it. So hopefully you're recovering an email that was deleted within the last month. If you see your email here, simply click on it once to highlight it, and then you can click on the button that says Recover Selected Items. This opens up a prompt that says items will be recovered to the folder Sent Items. And it also lets you know how many emails are being recovered. Simply click on OK, and this recovers the email. And as you can see, it's immediately added to your Sent Items folder. Now you might have noticed that there's a down-pointing arrow beside the OK button. What this will do is it will automatically close the window after it recovers the emails. So you don't have to remember to close it yourself. If you click on this, you can see your deleted items and then immediately add them back to your Sent Items folder. Now, as I mentioned, this is a great way to recover accidentally deleted emails. However, it will only retain deleted emails for the next 30 days. After that, those emails are permanently deleted from your Sent Items folder and you won't be able to recover them. Alright, well, I hope this gives you a good strategy to follow when looking for your missing sent emails. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.